distinguished guests, respected scholars, honorable speakers, and dear participants. A warm welcome to all of you at IUS and the 12th International Islam and Liberty Roundtable Conference. To our international participants, welcome to Sarajevo and Bosnia-Herzegovina. We are here to reflect on justice, freedom, human dignity, and how people can live together peacefully in a free society. I would like to start my speech with a recent anecdote that happened last week at my home. You all know, I believe, Malcolm X or Hajj Malik Shabazz. He was an extraordinary leader and revolutionary mind. One of his most influential works is the letter from Mecca, where he reflected his transformation in faith with an open mind from exclusivity to inclusivity as he saw good and sincere white. I assigned a short task to my son, who is in the 7th grade and studying at Marif College in Sarajevo, which he was supposed to watch a short video documenting Malcolm X's letter from Hajj and write down or transcript the letter on a paper. With some extra patience, he finished it, and as family, we sat together to discuss the letter in details. A very subtle point for all of my kids was the term white and its shifted meaning from positive to negative in the text. Actually, Malcolm was struggling to redefine white based upon the spiritual journey he went through during Hajj time. How come white means something bad? And how come white represents a negative meaning? That was the main question of my kids. The white in Malcolm's eyes was an all-inclusive symbol comprising everything evil. Of course, based on his experience in the US. Black supremacy against white supremacy. From one extreme to another extreme. A shaking experience for him was the Hajj journey, where he saw, on his own words, humble people and brothers in Islam with eyes of bluest of blue and with hair blondest of blonde. Further he says, by quote, "Throughout my travels in the Muslim world, I have met, talked to, and even eaten with people who in America would have been considered white, but the white attitude was removed from their minds by religion of Islam. I have never been seen sincere and true brotherhood practiced by all colors together, irrespective of their color." This was sincere opinions of Malik al-Shahbaz or Malcolm X after the Hajj journey. This short story reminds me a basic question. As definitely reminded to Malcolm X, what does it mean that all people have rights and duties in Islam? And on what grounds should all human beings, regardless of their color, faith, or identity, possess inherent rights? The answer is given by one of the great scholars in sociology and a respected brother, Professor Recep Şentürk. His book titled Adamiyyah, where he posits the principle al-isma bil-adamiyyah. It means inviolability is duty humanity. In other words, I am, therefore I have rights and duties. He states that the first encountered with his principle in the book Al-Hidayah by Al-Burhanuddin al-Margawani, an Islamic faqih from 12th century. We are going through strange times where the so-called world order established by after World War II is cracking down and being destroyed by the order givers with double standards implemented in human rights, freedom of expression, and living together. We all witnessed the genocide happening in Gaza and the clear human rights violations exerted by great powers. Recently, these double standards were explicitly highlighted by Mark Carney, the Canadian Prime Minister in Davos. Carney says, when the rules no longer protect you, you must protect yourself. Actually, I refer to the speech to justify why we need Adamiyyah principle. Throughout the history, Muslim rulers and states extended the rights and protection not only to Muslims, but also to non-Muslims. The significant examples can be found in India during Mughal time, in the Balkans during Ottoman time, in Spain during Andalus time. According to Professor Şentürk, these rulers did not invent the Adamiyyah principle, but they inherited it from a rich legal tradition. Thus, he states the principle shall not be seen as a reactive response to the modern Western worldview and shall not be formulated as an apologetic argument against the accusations towards our values. On the contrary, it is a very natural normative basis established by scholars based on the centuries-long practice where all human beings are endowed with inviolable rights, including life, property, religion, intellect, family, and honor. The city we are all living in is a testimony of this centuries-long refined principle, actually. From the Western Balkans to Europe, from local communities to the global system, we must approach our challenges not with the language of conflict, but with the language of solutions. And indeed, we have solutions tested before, Adamiyyah. In closing, I would like to sincerely thank all institutions, scholars, organizers, contributors who made this meaningful gathering possible. Once again, welcome to IUS and my best wishes to you for a fruitful and inspiring conference. Assalamu alaikum.